Welcome back everyone to another episode of This Week in Comics. My name is Yule. Every week I run down comics that I think you should be paying attention to. Also, I let you know what we sold top 5 style the previous week. So without further ado, let's talk about some comics. This is the part of the show where we tell you the top 5 comics that we sold this week. Coming in at number 5, Marvel's Damnation number 3. It's a Doctor Strange tie-in. Coming in at number 4, we have Thanos number 16. Coincidentally, another Donny Cates book. Sitting at number 3, we have Monstress number 15 from Image Comics. Number 2 is Batman number 43 by Tom King and Michael Janin. It's the end of the Poison Ivy story. And your top spot this week is Mighty Thor number 705, The Death of the Mighty Thor. Say goodbye to Jane Foster, everyone. So, books that I'm looking forward to, books that you should be looking forward to coming out this week, starting up with Dark Knight Metal number 6. This is the culmination of many months of comics reading. Scott Snyder is telling a gripping, spooky Justice League story, if you will. Definitely Batman focused. And Greg Capullo is doing fantastic stuff in art. I highly recommend this. I expect it to fly off the shelves. Many big people have been calling to have me hold it for them, so make sure you show up early Wednesday. Next up, Daredevil number 600. This is the last part of the Mayor Fist storyline I've been talking about for quite a while, almost every issue it seems. Charles Soule is doing a fantastic job, and this is also Ron Garney's last issue at Marvel for the time being. I have been really enjoying this series, and even though this is the last part of this story, I think it's just a chapter. So I'm really looking forward to future issues, but definitely this one, pick it up. It's extra sized, you gotta get it. I would be remiss if I did not talk about The Beef number 2. For those of you that don't know, it is written by my common law brother-in-law, trademark, Tyler Shaneline. And he has 2 kids who are my, I guess, common law nephews. And they would think pretty poorly of him and me if this book didn't fly off the shelves. So please come in and buy it. You won't be disappointed. Good artwork by Shaky Kane, in the very least. Next up we have Doomsday Clock number 4. I really don't even need to talk about this book. It's been really popular in the store. It is coming out bi-monthly though now, if you didn't know. That's why it's been so long since in between issues. That means it's coming out once every 2 months from now on. But rejoice, it's coming out anyway this Wednesday. I really am enjoying seeing the Watchmen characters in the DC universe. The story's been fun, and I like the way it's all unfolding. And the artwork by Gary Frank is also very good. So, if you haven't been picking up this series, I do have previous issues. You should pick those up, and definitely pick this one up while you're at it, because it sells very well. Next up we have The Terrifics number 2. I'm a real big fan of Jeff Lemire, and the artwork is very good also. It has a very, Fantastic Four dynamic, especially between Metamorpho and Plastic Man. It's a very Johnny Storm and Thing kind of scenario. I also want to let you know at the end of the very first issue there was a Tom Strong sighting. So those of you that are fans of that character should definitely be picking this book up also. The first issue not only sold out here, but it sold out nationwide. I'm waiting for second prints. Please come in soon so that we can sell this book even better. Pick up The Terrifics because I really enjoy it. Last up we have New Mutants, The Demon Bear. This is a collection. I don't always talk about collections on this show, except for when I'm really excited about them coming out. These are books that I read growing up, and they are from writer Chris Claremont and artist Bill Sienkiewicz. They blew my mind when I was reading these books, and they will blow yours too. because the artwork is fantastic and the story is creepy, and it's X-Men because who doesn't love that? But it is mostly about Dani Moonstar and her demon bear. I think it's a fantastic story, and anybody that hasn't checked this out should, and anybody that doesn't have it, that loves it from the past, should be picking it up also. It's going to be a neat collection, and I recommend it. As always, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into another episode. Before we leave, I'd like to make an announcement. On April 11th from 2:30 to 4:30, we're going to have Kenneth Rockerford, superstar artist, in the store signing. He does Sideways right now, but has done a bunch of other things, and we're really excited to have him in. Please stop by. But if you're not able to, visit your local comic store. And if you have any comments about this show, any of the things I talked about, let us know in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. Hit the bell for notifications and like this video if you do, and we'll see you next week.